It happens, dog. So Cheats of all people should know that.
He's just probably somewhere looking to buy rappers.
I'm right here.
He's here looking he's here looking real serious now.
I'm good. I can hear now.
Then he's gone.
I'm here.
He pulled the if y'all seen the C Spicy story with the flyer. He pulled one. All right,
yeah, that joint was funny.
It was dope. We are now live. I can't see it yet, but they can see us. This is the season finale draft. We have made it to the end of the season. First of all, clap ups to all of y'all.
That time flew.
It's been an interesting season because we started this season doing live drafts with COVID protocols and all of that. Now COVID is not as much of an issue, but we're digital. Go figure.
Right. Hey, man.
That's just how life goes.
Keep politics.
Keep politics finale draft. Hold on, my bad. Let me mute the YouTube. We have made it to the end of the season. First of all, this is stupid. It's really slow. It won't even let me mute. One second, guys. There we go. All right, so that's muted. Are we in full motion here? Nobody's frozen.
Yo, I'm chilling.
All right, so I'm gonna share this link in the chat. We have our draft orders. I believe that based on who's here and the draft order, that Hip Hop Henry is our number one draft picker.
I can dig it. Number one doesn't really help. How many dudes on the board? Like 19? That's it.
Yeah.
It's all good, man. Yo, let me get Trey Authentic, dog. MVP. Niggas out here doing the Heisman pose. So, it only makes sense.
Trey Authentic has been selected number one, should be expected. He is the prospective season 5 MVP based on 4 wins. He's also our defending champion coming into this episode. Salute to Trey Authentic. He has had a legendary season. I have to use the big L word when talking about this season. I have to say it's been a legendary run. Now he's going to Team Hip Hop Henry. Now, Ant the Symbol.
Yeah, you're right. It's being in a position to choose this early is not easy, especially when you had the sudden death that you had last month. Like, there's so many contenders out there.
Yeah,
I think
it's a small pool, but it's a very talented pool.
Yeah, like when I was making my list this morning, I had 5 that were about even. But I think I might have to go with CO Wave.
CO Wave. He's not going to be happy about this, but it should be anticipated. He wanted to rap first, but we all knew that wasn't going to happen.
Oh, if he's not happy about this, that means he'll put more passion into it.
He is a one-time champion. He has put up a 30 this season, a 30 in sudden death as well, so 2 30s. Has been a force since he's been on the platform. In the short time he's been here, he's going number 2.
What's he not going to be happy about being picked second?
Yeah, he wanted to get picked very last. Obviously, that wasn't going to happen. He wanted to rap first.
Okay.
Yeah, so, so who's next? Randy Wilson. Is Randy frozen?
Not anymore.
My bad. Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. Yo, I am happy to see Kello back in. I'm going with Kello.
Kello's been has not been in the cipher for quite a while. I wouldn't have been surprised if he was holding out of getting himself involved until realizing that Wansky is not in the MVP running, but he's back, and we're definitely excited to see him back. He was our season 4 finale champion, so I'm sure he's definitely looking to grab another finale. Salute to Kello. Next up, Bryce.
Yo, I'm a roll with Mila Mansa.
Mila Mansa, another return MC that has not been around for quite a while. Our season 4 MVP. We already know what Mila Mansa brings to the table. She seems like she's prepared. She's taking a break, so that makes her dangerous. The last time she took a break this long and came back was when she first went on her first run after her first appearance. So we're gonna see. She's going to Team Bryce.
And I'm a regular on Team B Rice too. So reunited.
That's a fact. That is a fact. Reunited. And it is now.
So good.
Cheats.
I'm going to go with Vintage.
Vintage A. Our season 2 MVP. Has won a hoodie this season. Has been in sudden death multiple times this season. Has definitely been a force, not only in the open cipher, but in the 5-on-5s. He's hungry, and keep in mind also, even though MVP is not on the board, $200 is on the board. So MCs definitely want to pick up that cash. So I expect to see everybody rapping pretty hard on Sunday. He's going to Team Cheats. Kane. Kane is the name.
Yo. Let me go with Wansky.
Some would say, it could be a surprise that he's going this late. Wansky has been a hell of a force this season. Two hoodies that he's captured during this season, and has been a force the entire time. I definitely expect him to show up with the same energy for season finale. He's going to Team Kane. Rock is not here, so Eli.
Sorry, can y'all hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah, man, y'all I hate being this far down in the first round, but you know what? I can't believe that Real Life is still sitting there. I'm gonna take Real Life because I got Real Life very early on in the season, and we got a victory together. So nostalgia factor, we're going Real Life.
Real life, always dangerous. Real life has also a championship this season. He's a 2-time champion overall. We always know Real Life is going to bring some fire. So no question, he was in sudden death last episode. He seems to have his fire back too. He's going to team here RVA. Noah Page.
Well, I gotta hold it down for my guy who I've been rooting for this whole year, and pick Pharaoh.
Pharaoh is now making his way back into the regular Cypher pool. He's been doing the 5-on-5s. He's been leading his 5-on-5 team to 2 wins, and he's actually been rapping his best during these 5-on-5s these last couple of episodes. So I expect that he's going to come into this Cypher, better than he left it. So I'm excited to see what he's gonna do back in the regular Cypher, because it's definitely clear, and he made it clear to me over the weekend that he has some things to say. So looking forward to seeing what he brings to the table on Sunday. He's going to team Noah Page, and Noah, you also have the first pick in the second round.
Okay, it's the second round right now. I always get confused if we let people pick who aren't here or what.
On you now.
All right. Ooh, in that case, I might as well also hold it down for my guy who I'm a big fan of, Islam Rap God.
Islam Rap God. That's another strong pick. 2 strong picks back to back. Pharaoh, followed by Islam Rap God. Islam Rap God has been a force this season. He's definitely made a name for himself on the Rap Elite stage this season. I expect to continue to see great things from him. He's been super entertaining. Eli.
I got a tough choice here. You know what? I met this dude last month, connected with him, made an appearance in the Here RVA video. I'm gonna draft Trap. I had him on my team last year. I'm gonna go with Trap.
Trap, strong pick, very strong pick. Trap actually, out of everyone that went in the season, to sudden death last time, he was the number 5 overall scorer last episode. He was the one MC out of the top 5 that wasn't in sudden death, but he was in the top 5. So definitely salute to Trap. He's also been doing his thing in the 5-on-5. He's getting more comfortable, so I expect him to improve upon his scores going forward as well. Rock is not here. It's on Kane.
All right. Let's see. Let me go with Luxury Prize.
Luxury Prize, another MC that's making his return to the Cypher, a previous champion as well. Always scores high, is always consistent. He's hungry. Good to see him back. It's going to Team Kane. Cheats.
Let me go ahead and get Pop Burner.
Pop Burner has also been improving each month. In the last 3 months or so, we've been seeing our best versions of Pop Burner. I think he's definitely still feels like he's got some things to prove. I'm looking forward to it. Bryce.
Did we just skip round 2 altogether?
We're in round 2.
I know, but it looks like you pick up. Maybe I'm looking at the list wrong. I was looking at the round 3, I guess.
Round 2 is the opposite order of round 1.
Oh, okay.
Y'all gotta excuse him. This is Randy's first draft.
Yeah.
What say you, Bryce?
Did who did Kane pick again?
Kane picked luxury prize.
Vince is still on the board.
No.
Who?
He is. Damn, yo.
Price.
Yeah, I'm wilding. I'm sorry. I was in the middle of doing something. But hold on. Let me regroup real quick. Let me go back into the team huddle. Team B Rice huddle.
Yo, I'm happy my guy's still on the board. Let me just keep good. Am I next? Please.
Yes, you are.
Thank God. Please don't pick my guy. I'll be happy if I get my next pick, man.
I'm a roll with CEO.
Dude, are you serious?
How do you
That's what
do
you
this
get.
every week,
That's what
every
you
month?
get.
This is great.
Yeah.
This is great.
Right.
You got him, Bryce.
Yeah.
Your team is awesome.
Thank
Vintage
you.
Got
and
vintage
CEO.
and CEO
You
wave.
have vintage and CEO on Bryce's team. Team Bryce.
Well, looks like the rest of us already lost.
It's a wrap.
Bryce.
He's
CO
so
wave.
serious. So serious.
CO wave went second, bro. He's
Right.
out. He's gone.
That's hilarious.
He's off the board.
Let's see. Hold up.
Yeah.
I know you're watching AEW Dynamite just like me, Bryce.
Next pick, Black Thought.
Yo, I'm not watching Dynamite. I'm in the middle of, you already know. But anyway, let's see.
Watch that Brooklyn game.
Know who to pick? Because I don't think you know.
Freddie
who's
Gibbs.
I guess exit 23.
Exit 23.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've seen Exit 23, so I would say it's a return for him as well.
Yo, I maneuver better than anybody on their lunch break. I'm a lunch break legend. Yo, acknowledge me. Yo, all the GMs acknowledge me. That's all I gotta say. You too. Even with your weird avatar going on right now, what are you doing right now?
He
Acknowledge.
just tried to draft the second pick like 19th.
I appreciate your effort, Bryce. I appreciate the effort.
Yeah, no problem.
Yes, we definitely do all season. All right, Randy Wilson.
See motherfucking Spicy in this bitch.
Yeah, see Spicy.
Just hanging out on the board. Y'all ain't been paying attention. He's been getting numbers, man.
See Spicy has been putting up bigger numbers every episode. He's got a fire under him. I also think the 515 is adding something to the fire that he has to go into his right.
I was impressed. I was impressed a couple ciphers ago when he started rapping fast. Like I didn't know he really had that in him like that.
That's when I started to see him get better. Like he made a jump and it's been constantly just elevating from there.
He is,
That's
man.
when he was coached by Team Kane.
Good job, Kane.
That out.
I appreciate it.
Good call, Kane.
No doubt.
Yo, Kane gave me some big points. Thank you for your training, man. I appreciate that.
No doubt.
Yes,
See Spicy, the honky killer. Killing all the honkies. Even
Them
you,
honkies
Eli.
better watch it.
You guys.
Yo, I almost want to see Islam Rap God battle C Spicy just so that we can have like the slang term for each other's races going back and forth in a rap battle.
Yo, make that happen. I want to see that so bad.
I think that shit would be fun.
They have actually been throwing shots at each other.
Ooh, so it's in the cards. Like, there we go.
Spicy has been sending shots at Islam Rap God for months now.
Hey, can I say this? If C Spicy gets on stage and yells "honky," I'm gonna buy him a drink.
You need to buy him like 3.
He does that every week. He just don't say it like that.
Well, he needs to say it just like that.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious. All right, so where we at? Anti-symbol.
I don't understand why people just ain't been fought on the titty.
Oh,
Dog,
yeah.
man, you messed me up,
Damn it.
man.
I wanted to fart on the titty, man.
Me too.
I'm surprised he's in it this long. Like, he always does his thing.
It's been a minute. He's been, sitting out for a while, so he's just now returning. Great to have him back. I'm excited to see what he does. I'll give the scoop. He's preparing for his battle rap debut. So that may add something to his pen this time around.
Ooh. I'm not gonna ask too many questions about that. I'm just waiting.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned for that. And Noah Page got the first pick for round 3.
Forgot about me, dog.
Hold on, you forgot about hip hop.
Oh, I'm sorry, hip hop. I don't know how I say the brand's name. Hip hop Henry first.
Yo, all right, who's left?
That's
Mickey
Frank.
Biz, Chef Token,
All of us not
Malou,
gonna
and
get
Jordy.
All right, let me get Chef Token.
Chef Token's a great pick at this point in the draft. He's been doing incredibly better throughout this season. He's very hungry. He's been putting his pen is moving. So that's a great pick at the end of the second round. It says a lot about this pool, even though, like I said, it's a small pool. Very, very talented pool. All right, now Noah Page.
Dang. This is tough because I've got the team of people who I've just been holding it down for so far. So it feels like I want to pick Baloo, but I'm gonna let one of y'all take Baloo. I'm gonna take Jordy actually.
Okay. Jordy is another MC that actually made his return last month. He had taken a break. He's back. Always trying something new. So I'll be looking forward to seeing what Jordy brings to the stage on Sunday.
I'm a little surprised Jordy's still in it that long too. I mean, same thing with the intro verse. He's a good rapper.
That's a fact. Randy Wilson.
Oh, dang. I didn't know I was getting another pick. Great. Oh, snap. All right. So we got
Mickey Biz or Baloo?
I'm going with Baloo.
Baloo's going to team Randy Wilson. Baloo has had some ups and some downs this season. You may have him at the time that you really want him because he's been saying he's focused to make an impact.
Yo, I give all the credit to Noah Page. Noah Page is, you know what I'm saying, who put me on.
I ran into him a couple weeks ago. He was hype about this one. Sounds like he's really like focused and elevating his pen for this one. So that was a good choice.
I know everyone's not gonna get it. I'm sorry to cut you off, man.
Oh,
everyone's not gonna get a pick, but please hang out for just a minute here. It is our season finale draft, so we'd like to chat it up with you guys for just a short period. But yes, and I imagine he's expressed the same sentiment to you that he's been expressing to us, is that Baloo appears to be very serious.
He always shows that promise. It's just he's got to sharpen it a little bit.
For sure.
Like I see it there every month when he competes, but yeah, he's just got to like fine tune it to a point where he can deliver it with the punch that it needs.
That's a fact.
Yeah. I honestly didn't pick him because I felt like there's almost a perception that I pick him sort of like because I like have like pity on him or something, but I really like him and I want him to be on somebody's team who you know it won't come with all that attached to it.
Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense. I think we will definitely see a continued growth in Balu. That means that Mickey Biz is the only one left, right, Frank?
Yeah.
And he will
But we
go,
know how Cheats likes to negotiate.
he will go to Team Cheats.
All right. I'm okay with that.
So
that puts Cheats in a solid position here. Really, he has 3. Elijah doesn't have 3. Right?
That is true.
Well, that's not true because Elijah's going to sign up and rap himself.
Oh, I mean, you definitely going to lose then. Damn.
Hey, you say what you want. All I need is a body to get up on stage and get a 15. I can do that.
I mean, that really is true.
Damn.
You should do that, Elijah.
But
coronation.
Wait, so yeah.
He can't do that though, can he really? Can he do that?
Yeah, he can do that.
We never let Kane do that, and that would have killed shit. No one ever.
Well, I think you can't rap on somebody else's team.
Facts. It was a rule that you couldn't do that.
Yeah, rappers.
He can't rap on his own team.
We would have never.
He can sign up a body and just get a 0. Like he can sign somebody up and get a 5.
You can recruit. He could recruit somebody like you be doing.
Yeah, you could do that.
Got body pick.
He also hold on. Who gets the next signups?
I do.
Yeah, he just got to sign. There's a lot of names. There's a lot of names that haven't signed.
But we're so close to the event. Like we're only 4 days out. Like it would be a gamble at this point for somebody to sign up. Like we all know how dope of an MC Uno is. Look what happened to him.
But if you're dealing with that or a 0.
Yeah, point better than that goose egg.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that from experience.
What do you got?
I just needed somebody.
That's a fact. That is a fact. So we've come to the end of the season. This is also a culmination of season 5. We'll be celebrating 5 years of RVA Rap Elite this Sunday. So it's definitely a momentous occasion to me. I appreciate all of you guys that have been a part of this platform in some way, shape, or form or fashion for as long as you have, for years, some from the very beginning. How are you guys feeling about, Rap Elite at year 5 or at the end of year 5?
The growth is amazing. Been here since day 1.
Yes, hip hop.
Funny that he says that. I wish that I had been involved sooner. But I wasn't, so I can't talk about it. I'm here now.
Yeah, it's come because like that first episode, that Friday night at Strange Matter, it was raw. But it was something there. And I remember saying it to Bravo at the bar, like, yo, niggas got something.
For sure. That was back when, for the MCs that are in it now, this is back when you had to walk in and go to a table in the back of the venue and sign up to get on the open cipher and on the spot. And hip hop would change the beats up throughout the cipher.
Yeah.
Which you was rapping on. You came with some raps and you ain't know the tempo that you was going to be rapping on, what instrumental was going to be, none of that. So it was definitely a different playing field.
We should bring style back for one episode next season, like just a wild card episode.
That would be wild.
Yeah, I like that.
We see a lot of fumbles.
I say keep niggas honest.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fumbles, man. A lot of fumbling going on up there. Yeah. But that says, that's the challenge. Look, Trey Authentic said that would be so fire.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I like it.
My bad, Islam rap guy. Islam rap guy say, yo, I tied Trap for top 5 last month. Fair enough. Granted. Gotta acknowledge.
Hey, that could be an episode 50 thing. So it's already out there. Celebration of 50 episodes. Do a flashback show.
I'm gonna keep that in the back pocket. That might. We definitely gonna be planning something for episode 50. So I gotta start thinking about that now because it's gotta be something. Something. Cheats, how are you feeling about
it's hard to focus on, like, it's hard to put in perspective. I think it's a testament to what you and Frank and hip hop and the team has all done in regards to making it what making it into the vision that you foreseen it to be. So I do think there's amount of credit that goes out to you, Radio, and the entire team for making it a consistent thing. I think the hardest thing for anyone to do is be consistent, right? Like, that's the hardest thing. Like, the putting together a rap show is hard, putting together an open mic is hard, putting together, ciphers is hard, or talks or podcasts or YouTube lives, all that stuff is not easy. But the hardest part is to do it and then do it again and then do it again and then do it again, to have people expect it. And so, I think it's a testament to the vision that you had, the team that you put together, that includes, obviously you and Frank and hip hop and Melodic and everybody that's been there since the beginning, the videos, the videographers, people that have come and gone as well. Because it wasn't just, Strange Matter. I remember when it was up top of the club, over by the Free Press.
We were at
right. Yeah. And I mean, I remember, so I've seen them all in that sense, in all the iterations. And the fact that, you guys are here now through a pandemic, through performing outside, Rap Elite outside in a parking lot. I think it's just a testament to kind of hard work and consistency. So I look forward to seeing what happens. I always want to, you always want to look to the future. And I think the future has to include new MCs, right? Sure. I think it has to include, it has to figure out an infusion of artists that want to come into the arena that's been created. And so I think that keeps it going forward and keeps the legacy moving forward. So nah, man, 5 years, it's a great thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's a testament to what you guys have put together, and happy to be able to witness it from the first row.
I appreciate it. I appreciate, your contributions to it from the beginning. Before there was a draft, there was Cheats Movement blog and the coverage and just the overall support and involvement has been, huge for us. And, this is, I look at you guys as part of, it's like part of staff, because you guys don't have to take your time out to do this, to be engaged with the artists, to follow them and check out their pages and support them, interview them. This whole thing was mainly, one, so we can have some fun, but two, definitely to create that connection and engagement between you all with what you do and what you bring to the culture, and having your familiarity and engagement with these MCs as they're engaging with the platform. It's really to help build the community aspect of this. And you guys play a huge part in that. So I appreciate you all taking your time to do it. Anybody else got anything they want to say about where we are now at the end of season 5, heading into season 6?
Yeah. It's been a really interesting, especially coming out of the pandemic, because for years, we have, for years since Rap Elite started before the pandemic, of course, we all know other people who set up rap shows and things. And then there's always, and no matter whose show it is, if it's mine or anybody's, there's always things that other people will say, oh, I would have done that differently, or, that platform could be better if it were this way. But Rap Elite has stayed a reliable and important platform in our city this whole time. And I've always said that when this has come up, whenever there's any criticism of it. And it's proven to really last coming out of the pandemic, which is important. I think when we start to realize, I think a lot of us who book shows and things are realizing that during the pandemic, a lot of venues and people who would work with us would really do it because rap was the only thing that was booking live shows for a while. Other genres were not. And we thought that maybe we'd kind of broken through and now they appreciated us. But now the pandemic's over, a lot of us are having a really hard time getting shows off again. And it's like, oh, they never cared about us. They never cared about rap like that. But Rap Elite is still here. And it speaks a lot to the enduring legacy and why it's so important and why it's stuck around. And I hope people understand why it is that that's one thing that has lasted through ups and downs like that.
And I appreciate that. I made a post today, and one of the words that I used to describe us was resilient, because we were dealing with venue issues before people were dealing with venue issues, right? Before the pandemic, it wasn't necessarily that people were kicking us out. They just were closing, and just the randomness of what was occurring from spot to spot, or we just weren't getting treated fairly, sometimes, so, but we do realize that, knowing and having been in the scene for so long, we do realize that a lot of people stop when those things occur, and for us, it was just a thing of that can't be. So I'm always looking if I get a call, one thing's down, I'm on the next call, trying to figure out what we can do. And when we couldn't go out inside, then we went outside, and I think that's going to be what helps us continue to maintain and get through other obstacles. Is stability is actually something that we're not really used to. So if we can get some stability under us, I think we can really thrive. And shout out to Tang and Biscuit, because they've definitely welcomed us with open arms. They've been very helpful in helping us continue to brand Rap Elite, and we are already confirmed that we'll be back at Tang and Biscuit for season 6. So I'm excited to get those dates locked in and make sure we get that schedule out to everybody so we can hit the ground running for season 6.
Yeah, I've got something. From a producer standpoint, being at Rap Elite and seeing all of the talent is there, has made creating an album for me difficult as hell for the first time, because you've got so many people to choose from and only but so much time on an album, where you gotta really be careful with it. It's made it so difficult because there's so many dope MCs that I've seen on and off that stage all season. And you're not gonna get that anywhere else. You'll find out about them by them showing up at shows, and that won't even happen consistently. Rap Elite gives all of them a place to come together and be seen.
Right. And to hear that they'll be featured on your album, that's a testament to why we do what we do. You not only being involved in the draft, but you got into that part of it late, but just being involved with the 5-on-5 and just your involvement in the platform all season long. You are actually producing the cipher for season finale as well. Is a huge thing. I don't know. I haven't talked with you guys about this, and I know you've probably seen it on the page. So speaking of albums, we are now in the process of recording the first Rap Elite album, the top 20 album for season 4. So we've been having some sessions, some dope records. Anthem Singles submitted some production that's definitely made the album. So that is a new tradition for Rap Elite. One of the next things that everyone will see. Hopefully, we're working to have that album out and released the week of episode 1.
Hey, so what do you mean? Is it 20 tracks or is it 20 tracks?
So it'll be probably about 13 songs. Each of the top 20 MCs from season 4 will appear on the album twice, at least. And also the MVPs will be always invited to be on those albums as well. So the MVPs will have an opportunity to be on each album each year. But the top 20 MCs, so what we basically done is Illa has helped executive or A&R that album with me. So basically we sat down, took all the production submissions that we had at the time, and took a look at the top 20 and just started lining MCs up to be on records together. And then we sent them their beat and the MCs that they'll be collaborating with, and it's on them to, communicate with one another to set up their sessions and, get the records together and come and knock them out. So we'll be in the studio to support them during that process. And then we'll be releasing it on all digital platforms. The producers and the MCs will get all of the streaming royalties, and so we're excited because I know the album, the records that have come out already are fire, and the production and the lineups that we have coming up are we already know what it's going to be. So, and then now we already know that season 5 is done, so we'll be having the top 20 podcast to determine who the top 20 for season 5 is, and then we can get to arranging that album as well.
Bring on Flag on the Moon.
Flag on the Moon, December 11th. Flag on the Moon 7. Yes. Very excited about that too. Obviously, it'll be for my birthday. I got some really dope plans for my set. I'm gonna be close to finalizing the bill. Once I finalize the bill, we'll get the flyer out and we'll get the contest started for, the opener, as we always do traditionally. Obviously, Trey Authentic will be performing at Flag on the Moon because he is the MVP of this season. But I think it's going to be a really dope bill. I think it's going to be a lot of dope energy. Last year, we had an incredible flag last year. When you consider the fact that we had real live COVID protocols, like you had to either have a vaccine or you had to have a COVID test within like a matter of days before the event. And we still had the energy and the turnout that we had. So I can only imagine. Plus, you didn't have any new music from myself, Mike, or Nick. And I know that's different for me, and I have a feeling that'll be different for other parties between now and
Is there a battle scheduled for the flag?
No, there's not a battle scheduled for Flag this year. But I can say this. I have a Southpaw event that everyone will get before Flag on the Moon, November 20th. So stay tuned for that. So you will get your helping of battle rap.
We gonna see Habib in it.
We won't see Habib, but I do have a grudge match that people really want to see.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone. That is. He's tuned in. Trey Authentic versus.
Hey, Radio, when's the anniversary for Southpaw?
Man, I can't remember the date, but we will definitely recognize that. I know it's in the summer. And that is even longer. So we're talking probably, I think we're talking like 7 years for Southpaw.
Oh wow. Well, definitely here's the 500 more years of RVA Rap Elite for sure. Definitely appreciate. I was just thinking about it, just like driving. I've definitely some of the most like lyrically, like some of the best like lyrical performances live I've ever seen, like pretty much happened at like RVA Rap Elite. Just some of the moments, like it's just like wow, like just some of the unexpected moments when it comes to just like the 5-on-5s and everything. And it's just been really like dope to just like see that and experience it too. And also be hip to a new wave of artists too, because these artists have like catalogs of music too. So definitely hyped to see what RVA Rap Elite has to go for in the future.
No, absolutely. I think, when you think about the amount of MCs that have hit the stage, we used to have the scheduled ciphers too. So you think about like I looked at that first bill for the first Rap Elite when it was RVA Lyricist Lounge. I think we had a Gritty City cipher, we had a Southpaw cipher, we had an AGM cipher, and I think a Mutant Academy cipher, like all on one joint. Like, yeah, it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like I really need to take some time before Sunday to go back and go through the Rap Elite YouTube and just like kind of relive some of those ciphers and all of that, because it's been a crazy 5 years. And I think we've gotten to the point now where we're a little, and I'm saying this for the culture of Richmond hip hop, we are a little spoiled by the amount of lyrical content that we get now. Like when it comes to these ciphers, when it comes to having that element of like people barring out and these 5-on-5 battles and all, just the element of like pure rap, it was super fresh at that time. You know what I'm saying? And we've been doing it so consistently now for 5 years that it's become the norm, where people think that this is common. It's common. It's not common in most cities that you have this type of element. I'm definitely proud that Richmond has embraced it in this way. And I say that mostly because of the MCs. Attendance, goes up and down. Whether people are buying tickets goes up and down. But one thing that has remained strong has been the MC's dedication to this platform. And yeah, we've tapered off this season, but this is the craziest thing about this being season 5 is this is the longest season we've ever had. Like, we've never had 10 episodes. We've never gone straight from January to October before. I think maybe the most episodes we had were 8 in one season. So I'm not surprised that there's a bit of a taper off because there's fatigue that comes along with, some of these MCs that have been kind of like, pounding and going for a couple of seasons consecutively now. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely, just like Cheat said, definitely looking forward to seeing a new crop of MCs come onto the platform. And we're going to be doing some things to y'all know how we do, man. We don't, no two seasons look the same with us. So there's going to be new things that are incorporated in this season that haven't been seen before. I can promise you that. So we got some tricks up our sleeve. And it's always up from here. But I'm not gonna hold y'all. I appreciate, once again, all of you's participation. We'll have a conversation, and I have a conversation with each of you individually about who wants to be a GM continuously in season 6, or who's able to. But once again, man, it's been a hell of a season, and I appreciate y'all for being super, super dedicated to this platform. Any last words from anybody?
Thank you for making the unusual call to let me in mid-season. I appreciate that.
Oh, no doubt. I appreciate you for stepping in.
Of course.
Randy looks funny as fuck right now.
Yo, hey, I got double vaxxed with the flu and the COVID vaccine yesterday. I think got my head spinning, so that's why I'm a little loopy right now.
I'm sorry to make that the last word.
A very quiet Randy Wilson.
Yeah, super, super subdued Randy Wilson.
Yeah, I was like wondering if something was wrong with you, but I get it.
That's it. The boost, whatever, it got me.
No, I got mine last week, so I feel you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to, make sure I go get that taken care of. But yes, I appreciate y'all, and we hopefully everyone's in the building on Sunday. I hope all of you can make it in the building on Sunday. We need all of that energy there. And we'll be having Uno in the building, documenting point of view content and B-roll and doing some interviews in there. So we definitely want to, pull some of you guys to the side and get some interviews from you during the event. But once again, man, appreciate y'all, and I'll see you on Sunday.